What are the signs that she loves you but is afraid to admit it? There are many ways to tell how a woman feels, even without her realizing that she's revealing her true emotions. Some signs are more obvious than others, but by paying attention to the subtle ways in which she touches, interacts, and treats you, you'll be able to work out whether she's really in love with you, no matter how much she tries to hide it. Keep watching this video to find out the most common signs that she loves you regardless of her fear, and what you can do about it to take things to the next level in your relationship. 1. Her friends know about you. In general, girls tend to enjoy analyzing their crushes with their friends. But when a girl is in love but afraid, telling her girlfriends about you will be a big deal. She's probably brushed off their hints and teases about you and played it cool up until now. Once in love, though, she won't be able to resist sharing this with her closest friends. 2. She teases you. Teasing is always a good sign that someone enjoys your company and feels comfortable enough to make playful digs at you. If she teases and flirts with you, it's a good sign that she's in love with you and wants to make you laugh. The more playful she is, the more she enjoys being around you. 3. She avoids talking about commitment. Even if it's what she craves the most, her fears of being hurt will stop her from talking about being serious together. She loves you, but she's facing a deep inner conflict. She isn't sure how she feels about it, so the easiest thing to do is avoid the topic. This might be frustrating for you, but understanding why she's afraid will help you rationalize her actions. 4. She gets nervous during certain conversations. Have you noticed her reaction when you bring up the subject of dating other people? Or if you mention another girl's name? Even though she's afraid of becoming too close to you, the thought of you being with anyone else will make her visibly uncomfortable. She might act like she's fine with it, but you'll be able to tell by her body language and reactions. 5. She stops herself from being more expressive. There'll be moments together where her guard will lower, and she'll find herself doing or saying something in the spur of the moment. Then, she'll pull back and recompose herself when she realizes she's venturing into dangerous waters. She wants to express herself, but the fear of being hurt or rejected is holding her back. When she snaps to her senses, you'll see her physically withdraw and put the guard back up. 6. Her actions don't match her words. If a girl is in love with you, her body will naturally want to do things that don't necessarily match up with what she says. For example, she might say she wants to take things slow, but in the heat of the moment, she won't be able to resist being intimate with you. This is because she's torn between her head and her heart, and she feels a connection to you which, above anything, scares her. 7. She's protective of you. Does she get annoyed when you're mistreated? Maybe you have a bad day at work and she is as angry at your boss as you are. These little hints all add up to reveal how much she cares about you. Your pain and frustration become her concern, and you know she will stand by you in difficult times. 8. She keeps things light. As intense as your relationship or friendship might be at times, a girl with this type of dilemma will try her best to keep things lighthearted. You will have moments of intimacy or passion, but when things get really intense, she might pull back and try to change the subject. 9. She's always there for you. Even if she won't admit how much she cares about you, she'll be there when you need her, day and night. In this case, actions speak much louder than words. Making you a priority in her life and going out of her way to be there for you shows that she has deep feelings for you and that she cares about your happiness. 10. She isn't seeing anyone else. For most people in love, being with someone else is the last thing on their minds. If you are the only guy she's seeing, and there's no one else on the scene, take it as a good sign. In her mind, she won't want to complicate things further. In addition, she loves you and doesn't want to hurt you. Even if she can't open up to you the way you want, she doesn't want to make the situation worse by adding another guy into the equation. 11. She wants to know every little detail about you. Only if a girl loves you will she truly care about learning who you really are. She'll want to know what music you enjoy, your favorite dish, and how your childhood was. She wants to know you better than anyone else, and every time you share with her, she'll feel like you're both growing closer. Not only will she be interested in knowing these small snippets of information, but she'll also remember them and reference them in the future. This will be her way of letting you know that she's really listening and invested in knowing you. 12. The intimacy says it all. Intimacy can reveal a lot about how someone feels about you. Does she lie in bed cuddling after sex? Or does she get straight up to shower and dress? The clues lie in how she touches you. If she's affectionate and there's a lot of eye contact and touch, even after sex, you'll know that her feelings for you are deep. 13. There's always eye contact. Eye contact. It can be out of longing, lust, or love, but ultimately it's a way to communicate without saying a word. Maybe she gazes into your eyes to try and work out your feelings, or she can't stop staring and wishing she could express hers. Eye contact can also be reassuring. If your partner is constantly looking elsewhere, it shows they aren't present or interested in the conversation. But if they maintain eye contact every time you speak, you know they're really paying attention to you. 14. The way she touches you. Taking it a step further from body language, how does she touch you? Does it feel forced? Or does she instinctively stroke your arm without even realizing it? You can tell a lot about a girl from how she touches you. If she views you as a source of comfort and safety, she'll love hugs and holding hands. If she loves you, she'll want to touch you any chance she gets. 15. She seeks assurance from you. When a girl is in love but afraid, she'll want extra assurance that her feelings are being reciprocated. Even if she's hiding her feelings from you, she'll want to know how you really feel about her. This could be in the form of questions about your feelings or past relationships, or by watching your actions. If you're consistent and show up when you say you will, she will feel much more confident in one day sharing her feelings with you. So you've realized she's definitely in love with you, but she's scared to admit it. What can you do about it? Here are a few tips to help her feel secure enough to love you openly with no fear. Be honest with her about your feelings. Don't force her to commit or share her emotions with you until she feels ready. Avoid playing games. Someone who fears being in love will see this as a warning sign and back off straight away. Be her friend above all else. Love isn't always straightforward, and hopefully, by identifying where her fears lie and why she has them, you'll be able to understand her better and create a more meaningful relationship